Hey guys, I've decided to come down for a walk, maybe make a video. I'm down at my local riverbank. Really like it down here. It's kind of peaceful on a Sunday. Used to come down fishing in this area. It's quite beautiful. But I just wanted to talk about a couple of things that's been on my mind. Yeah, it's got to do with just people who are, I guess, not happy. A lot of people are struggling. They're working really hard. They've got one or two jobs, working maybe 40 hours a week, and they're struggling to keep up. And so it reminds me of a saying that I like to say, and it goes like this: if you're going through hell, keep going, because you don't want to stop in that place. It's not fun. I know a lot of people have been through pretty harsh circumstances, like it doesn't have to be monetary, it could be physical, mental, even psychological abuse. And if you have a hard lifestyle and you're also working really hard, I mean, that can add up to mental issues, stress, injury, not wanting to go to work, bad morale. And so my message is for people who are, not necessarily doing very well, even though they're working very hard. Yeah, don't stop. Change can only happen from your perspective. Like, the only person who can really change your life is you. And I mean, you can tell people and they can advise you, but they're not going to be able to change your life. They're not going to give you anything. Everybody is out for themselves, and it sucks, especially if you're a loving person and you want to take care of people. But unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Even if they're very close to you, you have to believe that you're the only person who can change your life. Change has to be a decision. You can't just expect it to come. I've been in some pretty bad situations in my life. I've had depression, to the point where I was sleeping till 3 o'clock in the afternoon because I didn't feel like there was a reason to get out of bed. And it took a decision to reconcile. You have to physically decide to do things and actually follow through with those decisions. Otherwise, things don't change. In fact, they spiral out of control if you let them, because imagine you're standing in a big river of time, and time will pass you by. But if you're not moving with that flow, then you're stagnant. You're not changing. Everything around you changes, and then eventually you get swamped away with the flow when you're not ready for it. So that can really drown people. What you want to be doing is forcing change in your life. If you're not happy, especially, doing positive things. You can start with the things you can control, like it's as simple as just maybe cleaning up your room or throwing out old stuff so you can accumulate new stuff, or trying to be a bit more assertive with people who you think might be putting it over you, being a little more professional at work so that people notice that you're making a bigger effort. You really do need to put something away for yourself, because no one else is going to do it for you. If you're under 30, you're in the best years of your life to make money and save money so that when you get to my age, you won't have to work hard. If you can do the hard work between, say, the ages of 18 and 30, if you can follow through with your good ideas, don't let someone else do them. You may end up just breaking it rich or getting lucky. Yeah, if you're over 40 and struggling, then just keep going. Don't stop. You have to fight for yourself. You can't be agreeable. Otherwise, nothing will change. If you don't feel appreciated, then make yourself known. You might feel stuck in a 9 to 5 on a treadmill because you need that wage coming in every week, and I understand that. But there are other things you can do these days. There's so many ways you can branch out and do a side hustle. If you're thinking that you're capable of more, then plan it out. Use your spare time. Don't sit around. Be the person that you think you really are. Be the one that you know you can be. Change starts with you. It's a decision. Just like deciding to stop drinking or Don't try and change the world before you change your own life. And then branch it out so that the change you've made can help other people as well. And then you'll see happiness come back. As you get older, you sort of lose that spark, that drive to really make people happy. If you want true happiness, then you have to help people. You know, you don't have to really do much to change the world. You really just have to change something in your life, and the world will change technically. You could start with small things like the way you dress, the way you look. You can do anything. You can change your life. You can change the world. If you are going through hell, just keep going. You'll get through it. Everyone who I know that ever went through anything, it either killed them or they got through it. If you stand your ground, you will get through it. And it doesn't really matter what anyone else thinks. It only matters what you think, because ultimately it's your life. You're probably more than halfway through your life now if you're over 40. So if you haven't done the thing you want to do yet, then it's time to do it. Change is a decision. It's a decision you have to make, because no one's going to do it for you. Especially these days where wages are stagnating, prices are going up. No one can afford a house anymore. No one can afford rent. I know I'm not the only one hurting. I know there's a lot of people out there that are frustrated, just barely keeping up. So if you are going through hell, keep going. You'll get through.